quiz 11. So nearly 3 months. Oh, on my iPad already, so that's good. And there as well. So yeah, on YouTube at the moment, I can see me, Paul, the Gooners, Premier Crew, Mum. And Dad. A few people on YouTube already, so evening all. Just still admitting people this end, and we'll get started shortly. Just got to wait for the link to get going on YouTube. It's just about there. So keep it clean, Michael. Mute there. Right. Is anyone else wanted to come in? My sister said that she was turning up, but I can't see her just yet. Right, let me get the share screen. Hope everyone's keeping safe and well. Ah, here we go, the lads. There we are. I'll admit them on now. So we'll just give it another minute or so, and then we'll start. It's the only place to be on a Monday night. There's not many other places we can be, to be fair. There we go. Just admitting a couple of others. I'll go by 8:30 on my watch. Got a couple of interesting rounds for you this evening. See how they go. Okay, I'm going to get started. Okay, evening everybody, and welcome to the Quiz Wizards Monday Night Pub Quiz. Can't believe it already, but we're on pub quiz number 11 for a Monday night, so nearly 3 months worth of Monday night quizzes already. It's good to have you with me tonight. I hope you're ready for some fun quiz action. And who knows, the numbers over the next couple of weeks might increase if we go back into some other form of lockdown. So particularly from Wales, I hear this week, numbers might increase from there following Friday. So without any further ado, we will get cracking tonight. Got lots of people taking part this evening with me via Zoom and also via YouTube. If you are taking part on YouTube, remember that you can click the subscribe button to find out more information about the Quiz Wizard quizzes. You can also join our Facebook group where I put updates about the quizzes, and if you're playing on Twitter, you can tweet me at _quiz_wizard. All three icons for those are within the Quiz Wizard channel banner. And again, there's just a little bit of information about the different quizzes that are available on my channel. The Monday night quiz, some mini quizzes. I might throw a couple more out there over the next few weeks. And every Friday, the Something for the Weekend quiz comes live, a 3-round quiz based on topics of my choosing. So they're always good fun to take part in as well. No Welsh flag on there yet. Let's see if we can get that for next week, as I say. So how does the pub quiz work? This week, there are 6 rounds with 8 questions in each round, playing completely for fun, no prizes. You probably need a pen and paper. We've got people taking part on Zoom, people taking part via YouTube. If you are on YouTube, make sure that you are letting me know who you are, where you're playing from. And I'm sure my father-in-law, Paul, will keep us going with a couple of jokes. I can see there's one now already. What is the largest body of water in the world? Quiz contestant answer. The ocean. Simon, I'm sorry, you're going to have to be more Pacific. He started early. Okay, so what rounds do we have tonight? So, as is tradition, round 1 is general knowledge. Round 2 is all about rock music. Bear with me on this 3rd round. It's a little bit out there, but let's see how we get on. It's a picture round, famous wrestlers. Okay, so see how we get on with that one. A little bit niche, but why not? Round 4 is family fortunes, or family feud if you're from across the pond. I'll give you a family fortune style question and you need to try and guess what my top answer is. There are 4 possible answers, so up to 4 points available for each question. So you could make 32 points in that round. Okay. Round 5 is, back by popular demand, a connections round. Answer questions 1 to 8 as normal and you get an extra point for guessing the mystery connection. And then the last picture round, round 6, famous cities. Okay, I've just seen on YouTube. Oh, of course. Yeah, I need to put the Qatar flag up. I'll make sure I get that done, David, for next week. How could I forget that? You play the quiz every single week. I apologise. Quiz wizard. Right, let's get started with our first round tonight, which is general knowledge. Question 1. Which puppet fox has the catchphrase, boom, boom? So which puppet fox has the catchphrase, boom, boom? Question 2. In which city is Beverly Hills? In which city is Beverly Hills? Question 3 tonight. Where in the body is the hippocampus? Where in the body is the hippocampus? Question number 4. Which iconic fashion doll was launched in 1959? So that's which iconic fashion doll was launched in 1959? Bet you got that one straight away, Michael. Number 5. Which group had a hit in 1985 with Road to Nowhere? So which group had a hit in 1985 with Road to Nowhere? You know, so we're on the road to nowhere. That song, if you didn't know the song. That's all I'm singing. Question number 6 tonight. Oh, bit long. What name is given to a sporting event consisting of a series of boat or yacht races? What name is given to a sporting event consisting of a series of boat or yacht races? I'll explain why I'm giggling when I go through the answers. Question 7. Who composed the music for the Star Wars films? So who composed the music for the Star Wars films? And question number 8. What is the capital city of Estonia? What is the capital city of Estonia? Always good to have knowledge of capital cities for pub quizzes. Okay, so I will recap. I'll recap those first 8 questions for you really swiftly. Number 1 was which puppet fox has the catchphrase boom, boom? Number 2 was in which city is Beverly Hills? Number 3 was where in the body is the hippocampus? Number 4 was which iconic fashion doll was launched in 1959? Number 5, which group had a hit in 1985 with Road to Nowhere? Number 6, what name is given to a sporting event consisting of a series of boat or yacht races? Number 7, who composed the music for the Star Wars films? And number 8, what is the capital city of Estonia? Okay, I hope you're all nicely settled in for the quiz now. A little bit warmed up, which means we're ready for round 2, which is rock music. Yeah, 8 questions, all about rock, School of Rock. Okay, here comes your first question. Number 1, Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins were members of which band? Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins were members of which band? Question numero 2. Which American Idol finalist subsequently provided lead vocals for Queen? Very talented singer. Which American Idol finalist subsequently provided lead vocals for Queen? Number 3. Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters was previously the drummer for which 1990s band? Very talented man. Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters was previously the drummer for which 1990s band? Number 4. I Predict a Riot and Ruby were hits for which group? I Predict a Riot and Ruby were hits for which group? I Predict a Riot, obviously used across many football stadiums for songs. We used to sing I Predict a Riot, Super Matty Riot for all you football fans out there. Many years ago. Question number 5. Which band had a 1965 hit with My Generation? Which band had a 1965 hit with My Generation? Talking about my generation. It's my generation. I'm sure you know the song. You don't need me to sing along. I know some of you really enjoyed it though. Sally, George. Number 6. The Pink Floyd classic Money is from, I've put the answer. You've all got that one. I forgot to take that one off. Let's just go with it anyway. The Pink Floyd classic Money is from which album? Tough one. Just in case you didn't get it, the Pink Floyd classic Money is from which album? Okay, number 7. Which band opened Live Aid in 1985? Which band opened Live Aid in 1985? Paul, I don't even think I can read that joke out. I can't read it. It's very funny. So if you can see it in the chat, fair play. I'll let the rest of you know later. And question number 8. Okay, who covered The Doors' Light My Fire in 2002? So who covered The Doors' Light My Fire in 2002? Okay, I'll recap all of them, even the one I gave you the answer. So number 1 was Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins were members of which band? Number 2 was which American Idol finalist subsequently provided lead vocals for Queen? Number 3, Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters was previously the drummer for which 1990s band? Number 4 was I Predict a Riot and Ruby were hits for which group? Number 5, which band had a 1965 hit with My Generation? Number 6, the Pink Floyd classic Money is from which album? Number 7, which band opened Live Aid in 1985? And number 8, who covered The Doors' Light My Fire in 2002? Round 3 is the first picture round. Don't knock it till you've tried it. So, yeah, it's wrestlers. So you are going to get 8 pictures of famous wrestlers from the past. Quite simply, tell me the name of the wrestler. You should be able to have a go at most of these. And if not, there's 2 things you need to remember. Firstly, we're all in the same boat. And secondly, we've got Family Fortunes next, where you can make up to 32 points in one round. So when I did this quiz live, one person got 8 out of 8 on this round, and it won them the quiz. So here we go. Here's your 8 wrestlers. Wrestler number 1. Wrestler number 2. Number 3. Wrestler 4. Number 5. Wrestler number 6. That looks like my dad. Wrestler number 7. And number 8. Oh, okay. I'll give you he's going to hate me, so I'll give you a couple of minutes to answer those. Whilst you're doing that, evening to everybody who's taking part via Zoom with me. We'll see you all in a minute or so when we go through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. And also, everyone taking part this evening on YouTube. Who have we got? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've obviously got Paul flying with his jokes. The Websters from Qatar, from Doha at the moment. So, yeah, I'll make sure that I get that flag added to the list. And we've got Kenny Barkley from Scotland. He's a happy man this week. A good 2-0 win for Rangers over Celtic. But the less said about football by me at the moment, the better. Come on, there's about 13, 14 more of you out on YouTube. In the words of Delia, let's be having you. Where are you? I know Karen will be out there. So, make sure if you're taking part that you give the quiz a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. With potential more lockdowns coming up, we might get more people coming back to the quiz. So let people know about it. All right, let's have a look at these wrestlers. Some of these are really famous wrestlers. If you're a wrestling fan, you should get them all. If you're not a wrestling fan, you should be able to have an educated guess on at least a couple of those. At least. I used to watch it a lot when I was growing up. Sports entertainment. I would have struggled with number 4 and 6 though, even though 6 is my dad. I'll give you another minute or so on these. I'll be interested to know how many people get on this round in particular. Okay, in a second, I'm going to stop the share and go and see people on Zoom to go through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. I will be picking on some of you. Be ready to unmute yourselves if you need to. Okay, I'm stopping the share now. Make sure we give everyone a nice big wave. Oh, there's that wrestler. He does look like him, doesn't he? He does look like him. Okay. Hi everyone. Hope you're all good. Okay, right. I'll go through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. I'll pick on a couple of you. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, I don't know what happened there. Never mind. So round 1 was general knowledge. Which puppet fox had the catchphrase "Boom Boom"? That was Basil Brush. In which city is Beverly Hills? That's in Los Angeles. Does anybody know, number 3, where the hippocampus is? Anyone know where the hippocampus? Anyone want to have a guess? Oh, Steve? Go on, Steve. You were pointing to it then, weren't you? Yeah, it's in your brain. It's your brain, the hippocampus. Well done. Which iconic fashion doll was launched in 1959? Michael, do you know that one? You can unmute yourself, Michael.
I have indeed.
Go on. What is it?
Well, it's a choice between Barbie and Cindy.
Yeah.
I said one, you said the other.
I said one, you said the other. So, but I wasn't around at the time, so I can't really say.
So what are you going for?
You decide.
Got a 50-50?
I go night.
Barbie?
Yes. Yes, it was. Oh gosh, that was painful. That. Seen the new recently divorced Barbie doll you can now get? She comes with Ken's Corvette. Question 5. The group had a hit in 1985 with Road to Nowhere was Talking Heads. Number 6. What name is given to a sporting event consisting of a series of boat or yacht races? Anyone know that one? I'm going back to them again. They're hogging the show. Go on, unmute yourselves again. Go on.
Admiral's Cup.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, not at all. It's a generic one. Question. Paul?
Regatta.
Do you mean regatta?
It's regatta, isn't it?
It's regatta, yeah, it is regatta. But I thought it was regatta, and I was mocked for a long time. So it's regatta, yeah. Who composed the music for Star Wars? That was John Williams. And does anyone know the capital city of Estonia? That's something my dad would know. Dad? Go on, unmute yourself, Dad. I can't unmute you.
Now there again.
Go on.
Okay, Tallinn.
Yes,
Tallinn.
Tallinn. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I knew you'd know that. Man of the world. Round 2 was rock music. Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins were members of Genesis. Number 2, does anyone know the name of the American Idol finalist who's now touring with Queen? Oh, the Lanyanis. You're unmuted.
Oh, Adam Lambert.
Adam Lambert. Yeah, that's good. I thought that was a tough question for question 2, but yeah, well done. Dave Grohl was the previous drummer for Nirvana. I Predict a Riot and Ruby were hits for the Kaiser Chiefs. My Generation was a hit for The Who. Number 6, does anyone know the Pink Floyd classic Money is from which album? Paul?
Is it Dark Side of the Moon?
Yes.
Wow, got it.
That's amazing. Well done. I don't know how you got that. Question number 7. The band that opened Live Aid in 1985 was Status Quo. And number 8, does anyone know who covered the Doors version of Light My Fire in 2002? Lads. Oh, Rob, you've placed yourself perfectly. Who was it?
Will Young.
It was Will Young. I know it's in rock music, but the Doors part of it was the rock element.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, round number 3 then was the wrestlers. Okay, so number 1 was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 2 is The Undertaker. Number 3 is the best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart. Number 4, Giant Haystacks. Number 5 was Hulkamania, Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother? Number 6 is my dad. Number 6 is, well, Big Daddy. Number 7 is The Ultimate Warrior. And number 8 is Triple H. Triple H. Okay, so it's a halfway point. On YouTube, you can tell me how many you've scored. Let me know how many you scored on that individual round as well, the wrestlers. So, yeah, let me know how many you are on. And we'll have a minute or two for you guys to go and get yourselves a drink if you require one, or any other pit stops. In the meantime, I'll just tell you the rounds that we had on the Something for the Weekend quiz this week. We had general knowledge, we had movies, and then round 3, the picture round, was Name That Pooch. Pictures of 8 different dogs. Just want to know the name of the dog. It's well worth checking out. It's on the channel. Go and have a look. So, Bobliss on 19. Got 4 on the wrestlers. That's good on the wrestlers. Mum and Dad got 6 in the wrestling round. Good stuff. Lanyani is on 25 in the wrestlers. The lads, 15th. Only 3 in the wrestlers. Rob, I expected better of you. Kenny. Yes, Kenny, on YouTube. 21, and he got 7 out of 8 on the wrestlers. Yes. I've found your niche, Kenny. Rob J got 7 on the wrestlers too. 22 overall. You've moved over to YouTube. Fine. Fair dues, fair dues. 22, 7 on the wrestlers. Which wrestler did you get wrong? Linda, 25 and 5 on the wrestlers. We've got some high scores at halfway here. A misspent youth watching wrestling, Linda. If we ever get back to the pub and do a fancy dress quiz, you're coming as a wrestler. Karen, I knew you were out there. 14, 2 on the wrestlers. Don't worry, I hope you know a few more now. I knew you were out there watching in the wings. Okay, I'm going to get restarted in a second. Some strong scores, though, at halfway. Okay, so we'll move on to round 4, which is Family Fortunes. I absolutely love this round. It doesn't matter how good you are at quizzes, everybody can take part. So you're going to get 8 questions in the Family Fortunes style, like name the top or give me an example of. And yeah, there's 4 possible answers. So you could score either 1, 2, 3, or 4 points for each question, or 0. Sometimes a good way of doing this is write down your own answer, share it with the people that you're playing with, and then have an argument over what you're going to put down. Okay. So round 4, Family Fortunes or Family Feud. Question 1. Name something you'd find in a toolbox. Name something you'd find in a toolbox. Obviously, you could find anything in a toolbox, but we're looking for things that most people said when I went out and asked 100 people socially distanced. Question 2. Name a quiet pet. So I'm obviously looking for a type of animal, not the name of an animal, like Bob or Graham. Number 3. Name something that is harder to do when it is raining. Name something that is harder to do when it is raining. Number 4. Name something you would see in a Wild West movie. Name something you would see in a Wild West movie. Wiki, wiki, wild, wild west. We're going straight to Family Fortunes question 5. Anyone having arguments yet? Give a reason you might have a photo taken. Give me a reason you might have a photo taken. Number 6. Name a creature with a large mouth. So that's name a creature with a large mouth. Number 7. Give me a word that rhymes with air. So it doesn't have to be spelt with the same trigraph, but as long as it sounds the same. Homophones are allowed. And the last question in this round. Name a place you would find coins. Name a place you would find coins. Okay. It's really quickly then. Number 1, name something you'd find in a toolbox. Number 2, name a quiet pet. Number 3, name something that is harder to do when it is raining. Number 4, name something you would see in a Wild West movie. Number 5, give a reason you might have a photo taken. Number 6, name a creature with a large mouth. Number 7, give me a word that rhymes with air. And number 8, name a place you would find coins. Penultimate round. Connections. So yes, kind of 8 general knowledge questions. All the answers are linked in some way. You get a bonus point if you can tell me how they are linked, how they are connected. So if you don't know the answers, but you get the connection, you might be able to go back and fill in some of the blanks. Right, here we go. Question 1. What type of animal was the toy called Wheezy in the film Toy Story 2? What type of animal was the toy called Wheezy in the film Toy Story 2? Question 2. Which book is Douglas Adams most famous for? Which book is Douglas Adams most famous for? Number 3. Which famous annual sporting event was first held in 1981 when it was won by Dick Beardsley? Which famous annual sporting event was first held in 1981 when it was won by Dick Beardsley? Number 4. Which group had top 10 hits with Kissing in the Back Row of the Movies, Saturday Night at the Movies, and Save the Last Dance for Me? Which group had a top 10 hits with Kissing in the Back Row of the Movies, Saturday Night at the Movies, and Save the Last Dance for Me? Number 5. In The Wizard of Oz, which character was searching for courage? In The Wizard of Oz, which character was searching for courage? Number 6. Oh, so it's a lyric. I might be just covering a bit of the word there. But the lyric is, "It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair," is the opening line from which famous song? "It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair," is the opening line from which famous song? I think I'm just covering over that word, aren't I? It's affair, small affair. Number 7. For which historical event was Captain William Bligh best known? For which historical event is Captain William Bligh best known? And number 8. Tough one. But if you've got the connection, you might be able to have a guess, unless you know it. What was the occupation of Fred Housego, the winner of Mastermind, in 1980? It just fits in really well with the connection. What was the occupation of Fred Housego, the winner of Mastermind, in 1980? And then obviously the bonus, what is the connection between the answers to questions 1 to 8? Which I'll go through now. Loads of points on offer tonight with Family Fortunes and a bonus point. I'm being too kind. Number 1, what type of animal was the toy called Wheezy in the film Toy Story 2? Question 2, which book is Douglas Adams most famous for? Number 3. Which famous annual sporting event was first held in 1981 when it was won by Dick Beardsley? Number 4. Which group had top 10 hits with Kissing in the Back Row of the Movies, Saturday Night at the Movies, and Save the Last Dance for Me? Number 5. In The Wizard of Oz, which character was searching for courage? Number 6. It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair is the opening line from which famous song? 7. For which historical event is Captain William Bligh best known? Number 8. What was the occupation of Fred Housego, the winner of Mastermind in 1980? And then obviously the bonus. What is the connection between the answers to questions 1 to 8? They obviously have to be the correct answers, not ones you've just made up. Okay. Can't believe we're on our last round already. So that is a city. And you're going to get 8 pictures of famous cities. Quite simply, tell me the name of the city. They're not all necessarily capital cities. Okay. And I'll give you a couple of minutes to look at these. So, city number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. City number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And number 8. Lots of them are capital cities, but not all of them are capital cities. So remember, if you're taking part on YouTube, make sure you give the quiz a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I think most of you are subscribed because you tend to be regular players. Maybe next week, bring a friend, get them involved as well. Just trying to work out what the quiz will be out of tonight. 24, at 32, 56. At 9, 65. Yeah, every good quiz is out of 73 points. They're out of 73 tonight, obviously. Paul, I'd like one more joke before we go, if that's possible. Sure you've got one up your sleeve. Just going to give people another minute or so on this. That's an awful joke. I did terribly in the Greek mythology section of the pub quiz last week. You could say it's my Achilles wrist. How should I say that back? It's brilliant. Oh dear. Okay, so it's really tickled me. I'm going to stop sharing in a moment. We'll go through the answers to rounds 4, 5, and 6. Be ready to give me what you put for Family Fortunes, everyone. Okay. My Achilles wrist. Oh dear. Oh. Right. Hello everyone again. We're back. So we're back with Family Fortunes. So as I said, remember, yeah, you have to note down how many you get for each one. I'll go through the 4 possible answers that you could have So number 1 was name something you'd find in a toolbox. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what people have put. So you get 1 point for nails, 2 points for a screwdriver, 3 points for a spanner, and 4 points for a hammer. Sally's not happy, but Rob is ecstatic. Number 3, name a quiet pet. Name a quiet pet. Sally, Sally and George, what did you put as your top answer? Just out of interest. You can unmute. What did you put as your top answer?
We put goldfish.
What was that? Okay, so 1 point for lizard, 2 points for a turtle, 3 points for a spider, and 4 points for a fish.
Hey. There you go.
Again.
Hang on.
When I did this live, someone's response back was, "My lizard never shuts up." Number 3, name something that's harder to do when it is raining. 1 point for. Oh, okay. Go on then, the lads. Go on then. Go on. Let me know what you put for your top answer. Go on. It's not them. Go on, what have you put?
Sunbathe.
That was your top answer?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 point for sunbathe.
No!
2 points for drying your washing. 3 points for playing sport, and 4 points for driving. There we go. Number 4, something you would see in a Wild West movie. 1 point for Native Americans, 2 points for horses, 3 points for cowboys, and 4 points for guns. Yeah. Name a reason you might have a photo taken. Who wants to tell me what they've put as their top answer? Reason you might have a photo taken. Sarah, what have you put?
We put passport.
Okay, let's see. Right. Let's see if you're right. 1 point for a driver's license. 2 points for a modelling shoot. 3 points. 3 points for a wedding, and 4 points for a passport.
Yes.
Happy about that one. Number 5, name a creature with a large mouth. Mum and Dad, what did you put as your top answer? Just want to see what Mum and Dad put. Asked to unmute. Come on.
Crocodile.
You put a crocodile.
Let's did.
Let's see if you've got any points for crocodile. You said what, Mum?
I wanted shark.
You wanted shark. Oh, controversial.
As
Yeah,
in,
you know what you mean.
1 point for crocodile.
oh,
2 points for whale. 3 points for shark.
yay!
We got one.
No, you put crocodile. And
I
4
know,
points for
Shark.
4 points for hippo. Mum and Dad, you got 1 point. Give me a word that rhymes with air. 1 point for homophones are allowed, so it doesn't matter how you spelt it. 1 point for pear, 2 points for bear, 3 points for fair, and 4 points for hair. And number 8, name a place you would find coins. A place you would find coins. Michael and Julie, what have you put as your top answer?
Purse.
You find them in your purse, do you, Michael?
Yeah, I find it in my purse. Look, who's got all the money, Simon?
Number 1 is a money box. That's where I find all my money, all my coins. Number 2 is purse or wallet.
Oh,
Oh no.
better not be two.
Number 3 was pocket, and number 4 was bank. bank.
People have got more money than they think they have then.
Yeah, I never get any money to the bank. Let's go round 5. So connections. What type of animal was What type of animal was Wheezy in the film Toy Story? Yes, Laura and Rob, they're doing the actions. It was a penguin. Go on, do your penguin again. Brilliant. Number 2, Douglas Adams was most famous for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Number 3, which famous annual sporting event was first held in 1981 and was won by Dick Beardsley? He's doing charades now. It's the London Marathon. Which group had hits with Kissing in the Back Row of the Movies, Saturday Night at the Movies, and Save the Last Dance for Me? Who knows that one? How would you do that one as a charade? Drifters. Yeah, the Drifters. This is taking a different turn. Oh yeah, everybody then, if they know the answer to this one. In The Wizard of Oz, which character was searching for courage? A lion. It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair is the opening line from which famous song? Who knows that one? Dad, unmute yourself. You know how to do it now.
Space Odyssey.
Is that the same as Life on Mars?
No. Yeah.
It's Life on Mars, yeah, by Bowie, David. Yes.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Yeah.
I've got the giggles. And Captain William Bligh is best known for Mutiny on the Bounty. And what was the occupation of Fred Housego, winner of Mastermind in 1980? Go on, the Gooners, go on.
Taxi driver.
He was a taxi driver.
And
Jeez.
the connection.
Oh, go on.
Chocolate bars.
Chocolate bars, yeah. You've stolen my thunder a little bit there, but yes, chocolate bars, yeah. Well done. Yeah, so yeah, you've obviously got Penguin, Galaxy, Marathon, Drifter, Mars, Bounty, Taxi. Oh, and Lion as well. Lion Bar. Forgot Lion Bar. Right, let's go back to these pictures. So, famous cities. Number 1 is Rome, obviously the Colosseum there. Number 2 is Rio de Janeiro, Christ the Redeemer. Number 3, they're the Petronas Towers there. That's Kuala Lumpur. Number 4 is New York City. Number 5 is Jerusalem. Number 7 is Moscow. No, number 6, sorry, is Moscow. Number 7 is Oslo. So well done if you got that, Oslo. And number 8, that's not Marble Arch, that's the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Okay. Everybody could now share me their answers. Remember, the quiz is out of that well-rounded number of 73. Let me know how many you scored. So wait for some of the answers to come in. Let's see who's top scored tonight. So you've probably got to add them up, haven't you? 53 for the lads, well done. 56 for the Lanyarnis, 44 for the Gooners, 44 for Paul Bakewell. You've been cheating, copying each other, Paul and the Gooners. 56 is winning at the moment, 48 from Mum and Dad, 54 from the Premier Crew. Kenny Barkley on YouTube has smashed it with 63. Bob Bliss, 52, Premier Crew, 54. Karen, great second half there, Karen, 57. The Howleys got Howleys have picked Kenny Barkley, 67 from the Howleys. Wow, that's a big score. 63 from the Quizzy Rascals, so that's joint second with Kenny at the moment. Wowzers, 67 top score there, guys. Some people must have done really well on the Family Fortunes round. The scores seem to have stopped coming in, which would mean that the Howleys, who started on Zoom but then went over to YouTube, I think they've got the top score tonight with 67. So well done to you guys. That's a top score. Good stuff. And it's nearly the end of the quiz, guys, already. So yeah, as I said earlier, the something for the weekend quiz, we had general knowledge, films, and name that pooch. It's well worth giving it a try. It only takes about 15 minutes to play. If you can put up with me for another 15 minutes, it's on the channel videos, so go and have a look. Other than that, you all know what's on the channel now, everybody. So go and have a look. I'm happy to do rounds that people want me to do. So on the Facebook group or via Twitter, I'm happy for you to let me know any round suggestions. So that would be good. Can't be too niche like wrestlers, obviously. But yeah, let me know. Thank you to everybody who's taken part tonight. I hope you've all enjoyed the quiz. We had about 15 people on YouTube and a good 10, 15 in Zoom. So the pub quiz will be back next Monday at 8:30, and there'll also be a new something for the weekend quiz this Friday evening as well. Next week, bring someone along with you. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. Everybody, stay safe, take care, and I look forward to quizzing with you again soon.